Alright, so boom, check it. Alright. So we're gonna start it off fixing what the problem that we already have. First off, I don't like this character model. It doesn't have any legs, which isn't a problem, but when it runs, see how his head kind of bobs up and down? Yeah, I don't like that. And also when you crouch, you don't crouch straight, it's kind of crooked. And so yeah, I wanted to make a first-person camera like from scratch, but I think that'll be a little too complicated. So right now I'm gonna find another first-person, like another like first-person model that's not terrible. I meant like another player character, bro. You know what I mean? Like, cause this is fucking terrible. So let me find that, and then I'll be back. All right. So I looked through like a couple, but there's a basic MMM puppet like this one. I went through a couple puppets, but this basic one, okay, go back. All right, this basic one is pretty loud. You can see the feet and the hands, and it is pretty basic though. It moves, look, it jumps, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna be just using this plain one for now, and yeah. So next on the list is tuning this to where I want it, and first I gotta get rid of that UI. Okay, so you know how I said that I was gonna take off the UI? Yeah, apparently there's a lot to this puppet for some reason, even though it feels basic. So I'm gonna have to gut the entire thing of like things I want, things I don't need. So yeah, that's gonna be fun going through all of these, figuring out what every single one does. Great. Alright, so I'm back, and alright. When I was trying to remove the UI, I actually managed to complete it. If you look here, no UI, just body, no UI. I try to gut like the entire thing of stuff I don't need, like cause like out of the normal puppets I deal with, this is like a lot of additives, and it's because it's an MM puppet. You know what I mean? So default, so it has a lot of like custom like features. Like it can also turn into FPS and imp and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. Basically, after I deleted a bunch of stuff, it just broke the entire thing. So I'm just gonna leave it for now, and yeah, we'll just create all our other stuff. Like we'll throw all this in like in a folder, and then worry about all that extra stuff later. So for right now, I really don't know what to do next. I guess I can make the player invisible, because I kind of don't want. When I was thinking about this game, like all the possibilities, I was like, I have to do minimum viable product. So like pick like the smallest thing, and like make it. So like customization won't. I really do want it to be a thing, but maybe in other like aspects you could customize instead of like your person. So for now, I'm just gonna leave that how it is. So basically, no body, and I'm gonna take off the shadow. So you won't be able to see your body, you won't see your shadow, you won't hear these annoying footsteps. And yeah, so I'll be back when I get done with that. Alright, so check it, bro. Listen, nah. It was really difficult to get the character model to be invisible. And also, it was a lot of baggage when it came to like extra additives and like it was a lot of bullshit stuck to the puppets. So I switched it out for this one. This one has crouching, jumping, and it has a smooth turn. It doesn't have no problems. I can see. It got jumping. It's got crouching. It's a toggle crouch though. And if you go through the floor, well, no, they don't. Well, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna see your body anyway. But yeah, it's a toggle crouch. I don't really like toggle crouches, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So yeah, this is the new puppet apparently. I do gotta change the momentum. The momentum feels weird. Okay, so back to doing the. I'm gonna try to make the body invisible for this puppet. This puppet has like way less like baggage on it. Where is it? Yeah, it kind of is basically just a default puppet. It's literally like I think it's the MMM puppet with like a camera literally stuffed in the head. So you know, a little messy, but better than the other one. The other one was unnecessarily like added. It had too much baggage, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so check it. Yeah, let me go make body invisible, and I'll be back. I'm back, and the same problem is happening with the other puppet. like I can still see like the head. That was the well, okay, you never seen it, but when I tried to make the body, like the whole thing invisible, the head showing. I'll worry about that later. For now, we don't have to worry about it. All right, so right now we have a blank character. Yeah. So right now I want to make some like pillars and like. So basically, if it wasn't for this like shaded flex, I wouldn't be able to see like the character moving. So I'm gonna make a couple blocks, a couple like testing areas, so I can like test out the crouching to see if it works right. Because some crouching, when you crouch under an object, it'll let you like uncrouch, stuff like that. We'll just do all that kind of checks, and I'll be back after I make the play. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, nothing crazy. I did this just so I can know like where in the world space am I. And also, while I was testing out this character, he also runs. It's still a toggle, and hopefully there's an easy like. I'm sure I want people to have the ability to make it like a toggle or a hold, but I tend to like to hold my run. I don't like to toggle it unless like certain games you can have a toggle run and stuff like that. But anyway, the main point of was to have a like just so you know where you're at in the game, and also the crouch test. And I already tested it, and when you press circle, you go through blocks. So that's kind of not good. And then I guess it's not a bad thing. It won't let you go through a block. You can't really jump, but you can clip through. You can't see what if I can fix it, I'll try, but it's not like a big thing. Right now it's the momentum I gotta fix, because when you run at Mach 5 and stop, well, hold on, Mach 5, and then you want to change the record, it kind of it feels like you have a real body, but I want more of a precise and like sharp turning. Basically, all right, I forgot to tell you like where I'm going with this. I'm gonna base the game off of like the overall game I'm playing now, Cyberpunk. It's gonna have a Black Lagoon set, so it's gonna be basically a Cyberpunk. It's gonna be built like Cyberpunk. So Cyberpunk, how it's played now, you get missions you could do side missions, and you could walk around the world and do whatever, you know what I mean? And then, but it's gonna be overlaid with a Black Lagoon like feel and theme and like all the aspects, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm pretty much done, and yeah, I'm gonna work on momentum, and I'll be back. I know you can't really tell. Well, first of all, you can tell, because first of all, you can play this game right now. Like I said it from the beginning. You guys can play this game at any time, bro. So there's no excuse for you not knowing how the momentum feel, bro. Just load up Dreams, and you know what I mean. It's called Project X. You know. Oh, I forgot. It's a scene. Scenes don't pop up. All right, I'm gonna throw this into a dream real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, so I just did it. Everything hold on, let me. But yeah, I put it in a dream, so it's not a scene now. So if you couldn't find it before, because I know it's occasionally hard to find scenes more than dreams, it's in a dream now. It's right here, Project X, same as that. All right, I gotta do a lot of maintenance, like actually titling it and other stuff like that, titling it, and yeah, and also I gotta tell people the controls, because I mean normal gamers, you know what I'm saying, I mean they know how to play the game, bro. So you know, crouch, jump, all that extra, you know what I'm saying. But most people don't know circles, crouch, X is jump, run is L3. So you know, but yeah, right now bro, sheesh, bro. A lot of things are going in my mind right now, and I can't compute. What I was gonna say was, there's a lot of things that I can do to fix the crouch, and I know like at least 2 good ways, and I just kind of did one way. So now it's time for me to actually like get something going. So let me fix the crouch, and let me fix this momentum, because I haven't done that, and one day I'll fix that floating head. One day. Alright, so it's been like 3 days, and so the last thing I said I was doing, yeah, I kind of forgot. So let's just pretend like I didn't say that, and let's work on. Let me show you what I've worked on. Nothing. Literally added these 2 signs to let you know that this is the crouch check. This little box thing, object, whatever, and Yeah, L3 to right. I was gonna put a list of like everything you can do, but bro, if you play Dreams, if you play any game, you know left stick, right stick, X is jump normally, bro. Yeah, everybody knows that. All right, I don't need to put that down. All right, listen. I think the last thing I said was I'm gonna fix the momentum, and if I did, I'm about to fix it now because when I left off, I did not work on the momentum. But basically, the problem with the momentum is like once you stop, you kind of slide for a bit, and also when you're running and turn, it feels kind of. You see that? That's like that heavy delay. It's like this momentum stops, then you go the other direction. So I'm gonna fix that, and I'll be right back. See, look, we don't got no like delay time. It stops immediately. Boom. And yeah. So yeah. Next up on the list is the crouch. The crouch mechanic works. You can crouch under. You could go all the way through. I gotta stop for a minute. Go all the way through, but if you kind of press circle midway through, yeah, that happens. And yeah. And you kind of jump through you won't have the same jump height, so you might not be able to jump out of it. But there's two ways I know that you can fix this. One way is called the double layer technique, and let me just change. And basically, I was making a stealth game where you break out of prison. It never came to fruition. Yeah, you know what I mean. And basically, if you put two of something that you're on top of each other, then you may not be able to crouch above it. Maybe. Let me see. It worked with the first. Nah, it didn't work. Okay, it worked with the player controller I had for that game. Another way is to move. All right. The other way is to move the players. Collider. Yeah, so you just move the collider, and when he crouches, you move it here, and when he uncrouches, you move it here. So yeah. So let me try that and see if it works. I'll be right back. Alright, so I finally got it actually finished. So you press circle. You can press spam circle now. Go into here. You see, you can't stand up. And the reason that this is glowing so bright is because that's the test. If it's glowing, that means you're unable to jump, and unable to uncrouch while you're under something that is labeled as machine. And once you get out of it, you can crouch. But once you get into it, crouch. And I made it so small that you won't. Well, normally you won't trigger it when you're not crouching. But yeah. And the way I did that is a roof checker, just to check if you're under a roof by, I was doing it by tags, but the tags were, like something was going crazy with that, so I just labeled it. And when you crouch, it touches this that is labeled machine. You are unable to crouch, basically. So yeah, that's what I got so far. Now that we got like the basic movement down, we can actually start getting into adding and subtracting. Hopefully not that much subtracting. Hopefully more adding. Alright, roll my outro.